Hello, my name is Xing Tan. Last name is Tan. First name is Xing. This video is for my solo story. As everybody knows that York University canceled all face-to-face courses due to coronavirus. And in our last class at campus for this course, most of us did solo story, but some of us didn't because in that class there's no more time for everybody to finish that. So this video is for me to record it. Before I tell my story, I need to say I believe that there's no doubt that every parents love their children, and my parents also love me so much, and I also love them. And it happened when I was a primary school student, and I remember I was 8 years old, and during that time I was put up by my parents to live at campus for the whole day. I mean, no matter days or nights, I need to stay at school. And my parents are both businessmen, and by that time, I mean, when I was 8 years old, they were just set up their new companies and factories, and they were both at the beginning of their career. So for me now, I can understand they were very busy by that time. And I remember every day when I finished all my classes and I saw all my classmates were picked up by their parents at the gate of the school. And when I saw that, I felt so bad, like every day. And because they can go home, but I can't, I have to stay at school, even class finished. And by that time, every night I can't sleep the whole night, and I just hear the sounds of outside, hear the sounds of the street through the window, and cry for the whole night. And because I think I was a cleaning child, I was fragile and delicate, and I was kept missing my parents and home. And I remember one day I knew I need to take an exam, and I did that exam pretty bad for a purpose, because I know if I do that exam very bad, so it's possible for my teachers to ask my parents to come to school, have a talk about my study. So I did that exam pretty bad for a purpose. And as I wish, my parents, I mean my mother, was asked to come to school, have a talk. And I was so happy by that day because I can see my mother. And in that time, I even can't see my mother in like a week, a month, for even longer. So it's so happy for me by that day because I can see her. And after we had a quick talk, I feel so sad because I knew my mother's gonna leave me again, and I can't see her again in a very, very long time. And so when my mother left, I shouted to her, and I remember she was going downstairs and she was going to leave the building, and she was at the second floor and I was on the third floor, and I shouted loudly to her. I said, I don't want to live at campus anymore. I want to be like other classmates, like can go home after class finished. So, and I said, why I can't be like other classmates. Like, but but the most word I heard from her is she had no time and she refused me. And she said, yeah, she just refused me. And by that time, I totally can't understand. And for me now, even like for me, if people ask me to look back by that period, I still can feel so bad about that. But now, yeah, it's a terrible memory. But now I'm 24 years old, so sometimes most of the time, I can talk with my parents like a friend, and our relationship is very good. And sometimes I say to talk with them, like I said, I know, like I feel so grateful and thankful for you to give me a very good living conditions. Like sometimes I want something, I just tell you, and I can get that. But actually, like honestly, that memory, like that period, was so bad for me. Like, yeah. So yeah. But now, anyway, anyway, I still believe my parents love me so much. Even by that time, they were just too busy by that time, and I can understand them. Yeah, and I also love them. Thank you so much. This is my solo story.